Now let's move on to making a PPE ad. Now the PPE, the page post engagement ad, as I said before, this is to build up social proof on your ads, that your product ads, as well as get more engagement for your fan page and just more engagement for your ad account in general. So in this one, I'm going to, so here's my test store. We're going to pick this product that I have out. First thing that you want to do is you want to get use Tiny or Bitly, whatever you're going to use. I recommend Tiny, but create a link shortener so you're not sending traffic to this big link here. It just looks ugly in an ad. So take this, put it into Tiny, and then you have your link for the ad. Now we'll come back to Ads Manager, and we're going to click on Create again. And this one will say, I like to name it the name of my product. And then I'll do PPE. So now here, we're going to select Post Engagement. Because this, now we're actually going after people who are going to engage with the post. Not necessarily buyers. If you get buyers, that's awesome. And if you get buyers from a PPE ad, that's a really good sign that it could be a golden product. So for this one, I do like to turn on the CBO. I would say for this, start out, you can just run $10 a day. That'll give you good traction for your ads. For this, I'm going to name it US because I'm going to set up 3 different ad sets in this. One going after the United States, one going after the Big 5, which is United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and UK. And then also go after the top e-packet countries. Because this I actually want to just show to people that will buy. So I'm not going to go worldwide. I'm going to go to actually people that may buy my product. And this we'll just say image 1. And then let's save the draft. So then we'll go into image 1 here. And we're going to create an ad. Now this, you're going to be, now you may already, say you already ran a conversion campaign for that ad, and you have an ad that's running well. You can come in here and you can use existing post, and you can select that post or enter the post ID. Or if you're starting a new product from scratch and this is going to be the first ad you're creating, then you can create the ad from here. Then you can use the post ID to make your conversion ad. But from here, since they were making it from scratch here, we'll go add image. I uploaded it before as well. So better to have videos, but some products do work better with images. This one, jewelry, a lot of times would work better with images. If you have a product that you can demonstrate with something, then you definitely want to have a video for that so people can see how the product works. So the necklace, there's not really so much to see how it works. So images usually work pretty well for this. So upload the image, and then I wrote out some text here. I'll just copy this, put this in for time's sake. So I just put, name of the product. This is not really going to be the best ad copy here, but this is really just for demo purposes so you guys can see how to set this up. So I just put, name of the product, adorable kitty necklace. Wear this cute necklace, reminds you of your fur baby back at home. Get yours here. I also like to put a space here, just spaces it out a little better so it's easier on the eyes. And the other thing, so that people know, because there's been people who had mistakes with this, and this has caught me too. Whenever you have an emoji, when you have a link, always make sure that there's a space between the emoji and the link. If you don't have a space here, then this link will not be a clickable link. See how it's blue here and this one's not blue? So if you don't have the space there, people will not be able to click on these links. It'll just be text. So that's why you always want to make sure you have a space before and after your links. Now I also like to do a shop now button. So shop now, and then okay, well, first we gotta put the link in. So I'll copy the link and then put the link in the website URL. Now you have the shop now down here. So that's basic for your ad. And then you can say you had different images, you can duplicate it. And again, even for PPE, what Facebook is liking a lot now is having 3 to 5 ads per ad set. It gives them a variety. So if it's good to have a mix of either a couple videos or a couple images, but have at least one image and one video in there. Because in the Facebook algorithm on your newsfeed, when you're scrolling on Facebook, every couple of posts, there's an ad. So you see an ad. And Facebook, what I heard the other day is Facebook reserves 50% the ads in your newsfeed to video ads. And then the rest, I think it's like then 30% is for image ads. And then I think 20% is for a carousel or something like that. But the big number there is half of your ads are going to be video ads. And so that's why video ads usually perform better, because they're shown more and you can demonstrate the product. But with that logic, if your newsfeed is required to have, or based on the algorithm, has some videos and some images, if you only have a video in your ad set, well, your ad in the auction, there might be a time where somebody's scrolling on the newsfeed and it's time for an image ad. Well, you're not going to win that auction because, or you're not even going to be in that auction because you don't have any image ads. So now there's actually less chance for you to show to other people. Probably like minor details, not going to be dramatic for you, like noticed, but it's good to have a mix of image and video ads. Hopefully I explained that well enough that you guys understand it. But of course, and just kind of think about it too, some products, if it's a really quirky product that just a picture of it doesn't show what it does, maybe it's not good to have an image or an image ad. But if it's something that you can just see what the picture of it and you can tell what it is, yeah, it's worth a test to have image ads. Sometimes they do work better. So where was I? Duplicating the image. So duplicate here. And then once you duplicate it now, so it's the same ad. Say you want to turn it into a video. You would then, turn the video. So then click on the turn on video button and they have different templates here, or if you already have your own video, you can upload your own video. Say you were to pick one of these, and you can choose a template, customize it, upload different images, have a slideshow video. Those are real basic, but creating your own video, finding other videos on the internet, and then splicing them up, taking different segments and parts and making your own video, something you want to, that's great to do. Don't just take someone's video that you find somewhere else and use that for an ad. That can get you shut down because Facebook's smart. Their algorithm, they can tell if this video is running on one account, it's now running on another account, and it's the exact same video. They can shut you down for plagiarism. So it's always good to cut it up a little bit, somehow modify the video so that it's basically your own. But be careful what's in the video as well. Okay, so. Actually, we'll just do this. Use that video. Whatever I just made there. All right, so as that is, Facebook's creating the video there for you. Let's add a Shop Now button in again. For some reason it didn't save. Copy that, put it in here. And so it's creating the video now. All right, yeah, so what we're gonna have here, we'll do video 1. Name them however you want. I like to do video 1, video 2, video 3. Sometimes name them differently, like image, person holding the product, image, product on table, just so that you recognize that you're looking through your ad account. So there, now we have video and we have our image. So again, I'd recommend 3 to 5 per ad set. That's been a good number that a lot of people are seeing. That's really, really working well. Once we're done with creating the ads, now we're gonna go into the ad set level. The ad set level for these, what I've been doing lately is I like starting my ads at 3 a.m. the next day. I've been hearing from a couple different people that it's better for your ad account and various other reasons it's good to start at your ad account time zone, 3 a.m. I don't really have full detail on it. It's just something I've been doing, something I've heard, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Go to the chat box here real quick. Asked if I see a difference in CTR when I customize the shortened URL. I actually haven't tested that. I see I know what you're saying. So tiny.ie/random numbers and letters, or tiny.ie/kitty necklace. Logically, I would say that the custom URL, so saying /kitty necklace, would convert better, but I haven't tested that, so I don't know. I usually do customize my short links anyways. If I'm just launching a bunch of ads at one point, I may not do that at first if I'm just going to test. But when I start, actually running an ad that is doing well, then I want to go have a custom short link. Because the other thing for that is, say somebody looking at your ad, they scroll past it, or they checked out the product, but they didn't have time to buy it then, and then they're off their phone, you know, their boss walked by or whatever. Say later on in the day, they're like, oh yeah, I like that product, I want to go out back and buy it. Well, if you have tiny.ie/lowercase v, uppercase j, m, u, w, whatever, they're not going to remember that. But if they happen to remember tiny.ie/kitty necklace, oh, that might be easier for them to type in and remember. So yeah, I would definitely recommend using the custom short links, but I haven't personally tested if they convert better or not. Okay, so start at 3 a.m. on the next day. Now we're gonna go scroll down here. We're gonna go to people who live in this location. This first ad set is gonna be targeting just people in the US. I usually do 25 plus. Also kind of depending on the product, but for the most part, 25 plus, because people below 25, not as many people have credit cards as people above. And so they're not gonna be buying as much. Definitely, I wouldn't recommend going less than 21 because there's not going to be any buyers down in that age range. Typically, for a PPE, if it's more of a general product, I would let it go gender all. But for this one, we know it's mainly going to be women buying it, so I'm just going to go straight to women. Language, since US, I leave it blank. You can put English in there if you want, but I just typically leave it blank. For PPE, I do automatic placement, page or post engagement. Leave it this. And then for this, depending on the product, if it's a product that, like this one is a cat necklace. So this, I would probably put something, a very broad interest. So like cats, you know, so 97 million, and it's going to go to probably like 39. The potential reach is not that big of a deal for a PPE ad. The bigger it is, the cheaper it will be. If you have, this is a specific product. So this, yeah, I would probably put in a large interest, because just kind of guide Facebook a little bit. But if it's more of a general product that, say, anybody can use, I would just leave this blank. Or if it's a product that is, you don't really know who you would target. For example, I don't know, some basic like coffee cup. Well, what type of person would buy that? Like, is there a specific demographic for that? Probably not. So in that case, I would just leave it wide open and let Facebook figure it out. And then you can use that data to narrow down who's actually going to be your buyers. But for this one, we know it's a cat necklace, so most likely people that like cats are going to buy this one. So this one's US. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to go to this one. I'm going to do the big 5. So now here, so United States, I'm going to go to Canada, New Zealand, and United Kingdom. Okay, so this is your top 5 countries. So this is going to be my second ad set that I'm going to target. I'll just keep everything the same. So we're just going 1 to US, then 1 to the big 5. And then I'll duplicate this again. And now this time, I want to go after e-packet countries. What I've been doing recently is, because when I've run e-packet in the past, like if you do all e-packet countries, you can go into Google and just type in e-packet countries. And if you go to this website here, this first one, the list of e-packet countries is, let's see, how many is it? 39 countries. That's a lot. But there's some in here that, yeah, just because they go to e-packet or just because they ship there doesn't necessarily mean that they're good buyers. Like I think Singapore, they don't buy a lot from Facebook for some reason. I don't think Saudi Arabia does. So certain countries in here I don't like to use. So this is something I came up with recently. I actually wanted to find, you know, because this doesn't give you an order, it's just alphabetical. But I want to know what are the top countries that you can sell to, the top e-packet countries. So I actually found, I'll show you how to get there. If I just go to Google and type in, I can share this link with you guys as well, Oberlo top countries. Then in here, you'll find, yeah, this first one here. So this article here, if you scroll down, gives you a bunch of information that talks about different countries. And here, 2017 total orders, US has dramatically more. But that's also why ads cost a lot more, because everybody's targeting the US. But if we scroll down here, and you can get some other information, they've ranked all the countries in order that they have found to be, you know, the top performing ones. So here are the top 20 markets that accounted for the most Oberlo orders in 2017. Oberlo is probably one of the biggest drop shipping apps for Shopify. So United States, UK, Australia, Canada, so you see it goes that in order. So what I've done is I came in here, since I already have the big five, I started at France. You just come down here and you can select, I don't like doing India, India doesn't work as well, but I'll copy these. So just highlight all these, copy them, come back into your ads manager, and I'll X out of all these. And so what we're going to do here, add locations in bulk instead of typing in each one. So then select type, we're going to select countries. You can just paste them all in here. Now we already have New Zealand in the other ad set, and we have, yeah, that's it. So now when you click on match locations, Facebook's going to match them up. So there's 18 total locations, matched 18 locations. If there's an error, you got to type in wrong, and it'll tell you, and you can fix it. Now instead of doing this every time, make sure you click on the save list to use again. Then you click on add 18 location.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that.
And then the list name, you can name it. So you can use it again. You can say top 20. I guess this one was 18, and so I'll do top 18. And now as you see, it's down here. So next time you create an ad set and you want to target these top 18 countries, you would just come in here and you would click on the browse button here, go to save locations. Now you have your saved locations in here. So you can put in, you can even do that for the big five. So you have to type in every time. You can put them in and name it big five. You know, whatever you find top countries for that product that are working, create different lists in here. So now we have that. And same thing, leave everything the same. And now you have, let's go rename the ad set. So now we have an ad set targeting US, big five, and top 18. But one other thing I like to do, because we're doing CBO, and the way CBO works is if we have $10 a day, so I actually like to put in a spend limit here. And what I do is I want US to get most traffic just because that's going to be your better buyers. So I personally like to do US to have 50% of the budget. So I could, if I wanted to, I could put in a maximum of $5 in here, which would be half of the 10. But instead of doing that, I'm going to, so if we're doing $5 for the US, then for the big five, I like doing a minimum spend of $3. And then for the top 18, I want it to be a little bit less. I do, so the top 18, what I'm gonna do here is a minimum of $2. So it's gonna do, half the budget's gonna go towards the US, and the other half is gonna be to the big five and top 18, which is, but then even a little bit less towards the top 18. Wait, I did that wrong. Sorry, maximum $2. And then here, maximum of $3. So now Facebook won't spend more than that. Or you could just put in for the US, a minimum of $5, and then Facebook then has to split the other $5 amongst the other two. But that's how I set it up. So now we have our campaign. Let's do a little overview here. So the campaign, post engagement, daily budget, $10, CBO, and then we go into the ad level. So we have our video ad that we made. We have one image ad. I'd recommend at the very least 2, but like I said, 3 to 5. Then we go into our ad sets. In the ad set we have, so this one's the US. I didn't put a minimum or maximum here, but I'm gonna start the next day at 3 a.m. This one's just United States, age 25 plus, gender, since this is a necklace, cat necklace, most likely just women are gonna buy it. We're gonna go for women, put in a very broad interest because I still want to get cheap results for this. And this isn't really going after buyers. So that's why I put something very broad. As you see, it's 39 million, pretty high. Automatic placement, post engagement, and then we'll just check the other ones. So big five, the only difference here is I have the maximum spend of $3, and in the top 18, the maximum spend is $2.